Welcome back to Raw Talent Racing, a brand new channel for you. We're currently 207th worldwide with a 157.927. Taking a look at Daily Race C at Trial Mountain. We're currently running the Toyota Supra Gr4 Class with Racing Medium Tyres. It's actually a very good race, I quite like it. It's 10 laps and you've got tyre wear on as well. So as you go on through the race, it does get tricky. But as you can see, there's lots of overtaking that can be done in many areas of the track, especially in sector 1. As you're coming towards the tunnel, you see we get the job done up into second place, trying to chase down RTR LFC, where we got a double podium. As we go into the next clip, you see a bit of chaos going ahead. Yaya hits the Italian, and then we get a little bit loose ourselves and unfortunately tap Yaya, and then he kind of disappears, but then we come back down here. I think the Italian thinks it might have been my fault because he comes dive bombing in right here, and we get rid of him, get around the corner in one piece, and Lesmo, very good driver, racing him all last week, pushes us on into the next clip. Bit of argy-bargy going on here, RTR, NSC and Vinci. I see an inside opening right here, and slightly touch Vinci, and we get past. Unfortunately, we get a bump as well, and off we go. Another double RTR. Coming down into the tunnel, following Dan, and we get a little love touch from Rory, which he has apologised live on the stream. He said a bit of a missed break, so Lucy Sparks gets the advantage. Off into P7 she goes. Going down into the next lap, we're following Lucy Sparks, and we get the inside line here through the tunnel. Fortunately, we get on the accelerator a bit earlier than her, and off we go into P7. And cruising in P5, we hit the grass, and this happens. Straight into last place. What can you say? That grass is slippery. Now, coming down the straight, if you don't get a good entry onto the straight, you get things like this happening. We've got Mr. Kenneth takes full advantage of my slow entry. He had the inside corner, so I had to let him go. And then we have Pull-Off, very good Spanish driver, just completely outbrakes me. All I can do is hold my hands up and let the guy through. Sometimes you got to do it. Moving on down to the straight out of the tunnels, racing along Carhall. Had some very good races with him this week. Shouts out to the AHR team, very good team indeed, very much like RTR, a lot of fast races, good races and clean races. So shouts out to Carhall, haven't seen you for a while, hope you're well mate. On we go, last lap, and coming down to the last few corners, I go very defensive on Ruiz, trying to hold the inside line. Unfortunately he gets the better of me as we're going up the hill, and in my position I feel like I have kind of more of the right way. You want to be on the inside line, but the Spanish chap Ruiz does very well to get through, and we kind of let him go. Onto the final lap of that race, following Ruiz and Tichney. Shouts out to Tichney. Ruiz gets loose and we take full advantage, following Tichney onto the end of the race, and we take a P6. Lovely jubbly. Right, into the next clip. I had Rory gunning me down. He came on the inside, so I thought I have to make a move, otherwise he's going to get both of us. And we do it on Ruiz, unfortunately, and it's as clean as I could get. On we go to P6. Following Beaton. I could see that he was hitting the grass. I knew he had dirty tyres, and I thought I'd go out wide and then try and do a little switch through on him, which I do. And obviously with his dirty tyres, goes a bit wide. Unfortunately we clip him with the rear. Coming down here, we get a bit of Rory. I get on the accelerator thinking Ruiz is gonna push on. We give it a little love tap, and then it gets a bit bum squeaky tight round here. Unfortunately we get round in one piece, and then Rory gets down on the inside, so I just had to give way. That's all I could do. When you're on the outside, it's very hard to defend. Right, moving on. We see Geordie Gaz. I don't know if he's for Geordie Short But we get the inside line. Had quite a few good battles with this chap, even though we're down in P13. It was pretty much switching around from position to position. He took the lead, I took the lead, and we finally get a bit of him. We get the inside line here just before we enter the tunnels, and then kind of get a better exit, and off we go into P12. Now once again racing Carhart. All I can say is very good driving from Carhart. Side by side through the S's. It's a tricky thing to do without anyone dying or crashing or going off into the grass or spinning. So shouts out to Carhart. Hopefully see you on track soon. Big shouts to you, mate. Right, it's the last clip of the day. And we've got Damian Chafe, one of the fastest drivers in the world, right on our tail, and somehow he gets the better of us. He's got the slipstream, he pulls over to the left, and there isn't much you can do once someone's in a slipstream on this straight. You kind of have to hold your hands up and say, well, what can you do? It's a very fast chap, and we just try and follow him to the end of the race, which is what we do, and we also take a P7, but he actually pulls away and he ends the race with about 3 seconds on me. So shouts out to Damian. Trial Mountain's a very good race, so if you're wondering what it's all about, this is what it's all about. Hard, tough racing. Anyway, don't forget, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video, or on track. Peace.